What's going on, YouTube? C0L3 here, back with a brand new video. Today we switching it up a little bit. We got a late night drive, you know what I'm saying? Late night drive kind of video. And today I just want to talk about rejection, y'all. I want to talk about rejection. Hold up, so I can see the camera and see you at the same time. All right. Yeah. So today, man, I just want to talk about rejection on this late car ride. I'm actually headed to Chipotle right now, and to get something to eat real quick. But yeah, bro. So rejection, man. Shoot, man. Hey, man. A lot of y'all gotta get used to getting rejected, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if you were like me, you used to be scared of rejection. You know what I'm saying? I feel like everybody, to some degree, is. Nobody wants to get rejected, y'all, right? Nobody wants to get rejected because it doesn't feel good. You know, it tells us that we're inadequate. It tells us that we're not enough. But in actuality, it's the exact opposite. It actually tells you what's for you and what's not for you. And if you make that quick or that minimal mindset adjustment, then you'll look at rejection as a good thing instead of a negative thing. Because, man, for me, I used to be scared of rejection from girls, right? I used to be scared to get rejected by girls. So then what did I do? Dang, my camera. So then what did I do? That means I didn't really approach girls like that, right? But what's worse? You're not approaching the girl that you want to talk to, or getting rejected by her. I think everybody picked getting rejected by her, right? So when you look at it at that perspective, and even when, you know, rejection is such a weird thing, because it's like when you get rejected, it's like you gain confidence. It's weird. Like, you would think, oh, you would lose all this confidence, you would lose all these brownie points, you know, from getting rejected. Rejection is like the most scary thing. But then when you do get rejected, it's like you gain a whole bunch of confidence. You're like, oh, I feel better. Like the other day, right? I'm gonna give y'all this scenario. Went to this function or whatever, right? I see this girl I like, and she was cute, a little light skinned joint. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, she nice. I want to say what's up to her, right? So then, you know, mind you, right, it's a lot going on. So I muster up the courage to go up to her. Well, first she was standing. She only had 4 friends, right? And my thing is, I ain't want to go up to a group and talk to her, right? So I'm like, let me just wait a little bit till she get one-on-one. I like one-on-one, man. Y'all know me. I'm an ISO, man. I can't do the groups and stuff. I can't do the double team, the triple team. And this was a quad team, so I'm like, oh, snap, right? But then I do what I'm supposed to do. All right, I'm just standing there. I'm like, all right, I'm waiting for the perfect moment, right? That's another thing too. Stop waiting for the perfect moment for anything in life, for YouTube, for just anything in life. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Like, you create the moment. Just create the moment, man. But anyways, so she's standing by herself. It's a group of 4, so not really by herself, but she's in a pack of 4, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm about to do it. Forget it. And then, as I'm about to go over there, 3 more joints come out of nowhere. I said, oh, man. So now, a 1v4 turns into a 1v7. I said, nah, bro. But at the end of the day, you know, I mustered up the courage, and I did it. And I got rejected in front of 6 different girls. Which, you know, sucks, but at the end of the day, bro, it's like, it is what it is, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen, bro. So, like, you got to put yourself in that scenario. You can't be afraid of the outcome, you know, right? Of course, our minds are programmed to think of the worst possible scenario. So you'll probably never there's no true way to get rid of fear, but you can't let it control you. You can always mitigate it. You can't let fear control you, right? So if you're scared to do something and there's that voice in your head that's telling you don't do it, and you listen to that voice every single time, then you're killing your confidence. You're killing your social skills. There's a lot of things psychologically that happen when you don't make a move or when you don't act on, something, right? And I'm telling you, when you get rejected, like, you would think rejection is such a bad thing, but after I got rejected, that gave me, like, more confidence somehow. And I'm like, how did that give me more confidence? I think it gave me more confidence because, like, I was scared. I'm scared to go up to groups. Like, I don't like groups, right? I don't like going up to a group of girls. But since I conquered my fear of going up to groups of girls, now it's like, all right, well, it wasn't that bad. I mean, what's the likelihood I'm going to do a 1v7 again, right? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, well, it is what it is. But yeah, man, you just got to get to that point where, and that's just with girls, but, you can get rejected by a lot. I know I got rejected not too long ago for an internship. I wanted to work for the Philadelphia Eagles as a graphic designer. And I don't know if you guys know that. You guys should subscribe to my second channel, Cold Covers. That's my graphics channel. Oh, shoot. I just made the wrong turn talking to y'all. I should subscribe to that as well, my graphic design channel. I got some new content I'm about to make for that. I can't wait. That's going to get lit. But I wanted to be a graphic designer for the Philadelphia Eagles. And, I'm waiting for my intern. I did my internship. I did my application back in, like, February, right? So they just hit me back the other day, about, like, the 24th. And they was like, nah, they wasn't interested. And, yeah, that one hurt a little bit because that's the Eagles. I'm an Eagles fan. Philly right around the corner from where I live. So it was a lot of, you know what I'm saying? It was a lot of things that were good, that were positive. But, the result was negative. So, did I get my head down? Did I soak? Yeah, just a little bit. I was a little salty, but that's normal. It just come with the game, man. Just come with the game. You dust yourself off, and you're on to the next. And I actually got rejected by another job today as well. Because if you guys didn't know, I actually graduated. Well, I'm going to graduate from school pretty soon, and I've been filling out job applications. And they hit me today. They said they wasn't interested. And I said, cool. Like, rejection, bro, is part of life. Like, you're never gonna win 100% of the time. Like, you're gonna lose eventually. You get what I'm saying? Like, eventually you're gonna take that L. So, do you wanna? It comes down to how you want to take your L, man. Or what's a greater loss to you? Is, not trying the greatest loss, or is getting rejected the greatest loss? Like, it all comes down to you. You know what I'm saying? What you think is more important, man. And I think, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So it's like, if you know that, then you're gonna take more shots. Think of Steph Curry, man. He don't make all his jump shots. Sometimes he airballs, and he's the greatest shooter of all time. But sometimes he airballs that jump. It's rare when it happens because he makes so many, but it still happens, though. It happens to the best of us. Sometimes, you go out to a girl, you might airball. Or you go out to a job, you might airball. You know what I'm saying? And that's all right, man. That's all right. It's all right to airball. Just don't be airballing all the time now. Like, don't make it consistent. Because then it's like, all right, bro. It's like, all right, dog. But, nah, all jokes aside, though, like, rejection, man, that's a part of life. you shouldn't get so down on yourself by getting rejected, man. I've been rejected a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? You probably like, hey, why you getting rejected? You know, you got the YouTube, you got your light skin, and you know, that don't mean I can't get rejected though. You know what I'm saying? So, man, just keep doing you. You know, when you get rejected, realize it's not the end of the world. You know, it's not the end of the world. It's a stepping stool to finding whatever you want in life. That just means next opportunity. You know, I know Gilly said that. Gilly said no means next opportunity, and that's exactly what it means. There is no, you feel me, getting down. There is no, you feel me, beating yourself up. You know, you move on to the next, man. And some of y'all rejections too, man, it be blessings in disguises. Like, you don't even know. Like, people could be crazy. It could be all sorts of, you know, underlining things that you might have missed, or red flags that you might have missed. But God was looking out for you, and he said, nah, not this one. And now it's like, all right, you know what I'm saying? But you sulking and you complaining, and, you know, hey, man, you just gotta go through it. You know, nobody makes 100% of these shots, man. Nobody in this world. I can guarantee you that. But it's all right, though. Dust yourself off. Keep going. Rejection is a part of life. So the more that you embrace it, the more that you're not scared of it, the better you'll be in life. And yeah, that's all I got to say, man. I'm about running to this Chipotle. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. Let me know if you guys like the late night videos, the night car drive talks. You know, that kind of just came to my brain too. I'm like, wait a second, why don't I do like a late night talk series or something? You know, we can add people in this joint. We could record it, and I could get people in here, and we could talk. You know, just in the car, late night talk. If y'all want, y'all just gotta let me know though. I think that's actually a good idea. Now I'm thinking about it. What y'all think about that? Late night talk with the guys or with the girls or whoever, and you know, we'll just sit here, we'll just talk. I'll come up with some topics and just vibe out. But hey, man, that's an idea for another day. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below, join the movement, and I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.